So I'm going to give you a 14-year review of living in Dubai. I've just left Dubai for Greece, live in Europe now. And look, I've been there, I was there for 14 years. So I'm going to run you through the pros, the cons. Should you move there? If you're planning to go there, what to expect, what not to expect. And as you can imagine, over 14 years, it's quite a solid review, right? Because I see a lot of guys, you'll see on YouTube, a lot of people give them reviews. They've only been there 6 months or a year. And personally, I don't think that's long enough to maybe give a good review on somewhere. Okay, so here's 14 years of, I guess you could experience, but as you can imagine, over that 14 years, I've lived many different lifestyles, been through many different things in terms of stages of my life, right? So I won't go through all of it because I'll be here all day, but I will go through basically what Dubai is like now, because when I moved there 14 years ago, it was completely different to what it is now, as you can imagine, right? So let's dive into it. Firstly, if you don't know who I am, I'm Rob Sharp, and I have a health and performance wellness coaching business online. We help guys that have got high blood pressure, businessmen, entrepreneurs, execs, CEOs, to start focus on their health cognitively, drop weight. We've been doing that for a long time now. So anyways, let's dive into it. There's a lot of dogs around here, so now and again you might hear a little bark. So there he is. So 14 years. Let me run through the cons first of Dubai. Now again, I'm just shooting this with my iPhone. Got no fancy gear, so it might be a little bit wobbly. Just doing this on my normal standard walk. So let's go through the cons. So basically in Dubai, main reason why we left, the main reason is probably the air and the nature, right? For example, what is it now? It's like the 1st of May now. So literally from now, even last month, from now, you can't really go outside. Look, I've got 2 children, so if you haven't got kids, you don't really notice it as much. But when you've got kids and they can't go outside and enjoy the fresh air in the middle of the day, it's a big problem, right? So you'll probably only notice this more if you've got children. If you've got kids, just be aware that from pretty much May, even the middle of April, you're not really going to be going outside, right? You're not going to go out in the middle of the day, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the fresh air. Not till right up to probably even, well, last year it was like November, so pretty much 7-8 months of the year there's no fresh air, right? And when you've got children, it's really not ideal. Even for myself, I get fed up with it, and you never get used to the heat. It is freaking hot, really hot. I'm in Greece now, and you can see beautiful 24 degrees, fresh air. I'm actually up in the sort of hills. That's the main reason why we left. And you just get fed up of going because in Dubai there's no sort of walking, right? You've got like a marina and places like that and a few places to walk, but you don't walk sort of like through a town or get that environment of street life, you know? And I really miss that. Other reasons why, the food, I mean, the food's not great. People think the food's good in Dubai, but I don't think it is, to be honest. It's just really overpriced. Everything's infusion. Go to a restaurant, infusion Asian, infusion this. Food's not great, and it's probably double the price of anywhere else, especially in Europe. Especially if you're shopping, it's literally 2 or 3 times more in Dubai for shitter stuff. Nothing fresh, really. But that is honestly the main reason why we left. It's because of the air, the nature, and the heat. Also, the people's changed a lot, right? So when I first moved there, it was a lot different. This can be quite subjective, I guess, but it's really a city full of really entitled people right now, to be honest. Anyone with money's going there, business owners. Not a lot of people have got a time of day for you no more. Like, there's a lot of rude people there. People expect things. For example, people don't greet you as well as they do sort of if you're in here, for example, or like you go somewhere, someone will open the door for you, you know, you and your family or the kids. you don't really get that in Dubai. Everyone's sort of in a rush. Again, very entitled, no manners. It's just becoming like that, to be honest. And didn't really want my kids to grow up in Dubai personally. But again, it's very subjective. There's no right or wrong way, to do that. But that's the reason why we chose. And also, once you've seen a 5-star hotel, you've seen them all, right? People say it's luxurious, but the biggest building in the world, the biggest water park, everything's the biggest or the best. And once you've done it, right? If you're new to Dubai, then you're probably excited. And if you plan on to go there, then I would advise you to go there. This is not like a video to put you off of it. This is just over 14 years, so loads and loads of pros, which I'll go through in a minute. But they're pretty much the cons, to be honest. The people now, and the weather and the fresh air, to be honest. If you're going to raise a young family. Now, going to sort of the pros. Look, it depends where you are in the world, wherever you're watching this from. Let's say, for example, you're in the UK. Like, if you're in the UK, I'd just move to Dubai, right? Why wouldn't you? Because it's just better. There's better people around. Everyone's trying to better themselves. Everyone's trying to grow. That's one thing I like about Dubai is you might be surrounded by a few arseholes here and there, but at least they're trying to do something. At least they want to work. They want to build a business. They want to get after it. Where you're in these other countries, people are just moping along, relying on the governments to hand them shit out. They don't want to do anything for themselves. So that's the good thing about Dubai. Everyone's there for a purpose. Everyone's there to pretty much upscale their life and do better for themselves. That's why I like Dubai. A lot of other pros is, by the way, I won't get too much into money because that can be really subjective, because a good lifestyle for me might not be a good lifestyle for you, or a good lifestyle for me might be a fucking incredible lifestyle for you. But I just will touch on it. Look, if you're let's just get middle sort of class, I guess, whatever middle class is these days, you're probably not going to get much change from 80,000 dirhams a month, right? You probably need to be earning that just to have, probably, again, I'm going to say standard, but this is right, it's really subjective, because standard for you might be really good for might not be good for anyone else. So let's say 80,000 dirhams, right? You probably want to be earning around that just to sort of have an average life. But get this, an average life there is a very, very good life compared to most other places in the world. So just be aware of that. You need about 80k, I would say, for a family. 2 kids, maybe 3, might be even pushing it. Put it this way, I've had guys that have left Dubai because they had a family of 3, and one guy was earning sort of 80k a month. He had to send his family back because it wasn't enough. So that's probably a better guideline for you. Pros. So there's a lot of pros. You get shit done very quick in Dubai. Click of a finger, someone's around your house within 20 minutes or an hour. Fix something, sort something out. Very, very convenient. That's how they lock you in. They sort of just fucking get you in, keep you in there, because everything's just so convenient. Obviously you've got beaches. The beaches aren't great, to be honest, but you've got lovely pools, really good pools. Tax-free. People think it's tax-free. It is on probably your wage. If you're corporate, if you're a business, you actually have to pay 5% VAT now, which I'm a business owner. And there's hidden taxes, right? It's very expensive, but I didn't leave because of the expense of it, because everywhere's expensive now. Just be aware, there is hidden tax and everything. The roads, going out to dinner, shopping markets are double than anywhere else. But the pros definitely outweigh things. It's safe. You could let your kids go to the park and you wouldn't have to worry about it, right? And that's really probably what keeps a lot of people there. And that's one of the main reasons why I would maybe go back, or would have stayed there, because it's very safe. Very safe. Not a lot of things get stolen. Well, I say that, a lot of things get put under the radar, right? You won't hear about it in the news because they control the media, so there's a lot of stuff that goes on there now, but probably one of the safest cities in the world, right? And it's clean. There's not like fucking graffiti everywhere and people leaving crap everywhere. It's really clean. Again, it's good for the kids, right? And yeah, it's just really safe. Like, if you've got a family you are moving there, I would definitely move to Dubai. This is definitely more pros than cons. Starting to get out of breath now and walk up a hill. But yeah, look, in a nutshell, if you're looking to move to Dubai with a family, I'd give it a go. I've been there for 14 years. Got a bit fed up with the people, the weather, and in a nutshell, I want to raise my kids somewhere it's not too artificial, right? So that's pretty much why we left. But go for it if you've not done it already, or if you are there, enjoy it. It's probably one of the best, fastest growing cities in the world, and you meet some great people. People will leave in your life. I definitely wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't move to Dubai. I went there as a young boy with nothing. I left with a wife, 2 kids. You could say I left with everything. So absolutely done wonders for me. It'll probably do wonders for you. But that's why we left. Drop any questions down below. If you're thinking about moving there, ask me anything. I've been there 14 years, so I pretty much know everything about it. So drop a comment down below and feel free to reach out. Alrighty, take care.